Hi guys. Okay, so before I seal everything up, you know, obviously I have to figure this out. So this is my 12 volts right here, and here you can see I ran the 12 volts in here and then ran 2 extra wires out of here. One is coming under here and going all the way over here, and it turns into red, and black is the this one, which is coming out of the tailgate. This comes out of the tailgate and then goes up into here. So this should be going now. This is now going to the door side of the connector. What I had done was, like an idiot, just, you know, I shouldn't have been doing this when I'm going through crises and everything, right? But whatever. So here's the connector right here, the third light brake connector. And what I did was I read Brian's thing and then I flipped it in my brain. I went dyslexic momentarily, and I made this one, the white one from the coming out of there, I turned it into the 12 volt one, and it's actually the door, and I turned the black one into the door, and it's actually the 12 volt. So all I did was below the connector where it's the yellow and black wires, I cut them, disconnected the battery, replaced the dome fuse, and then cut them because I couldn't get the dome light to come on, and I heard the fuse blow. So I checked that right away, replaced that. So I disconnected the battery, cut these, and basically turned them around so that I now have the 12 volts going up this one and the door to this one. So the door wire right here, coming out of the tailgate, is you know, from before the door lock detection switch with the diode and all that, before the negative side of the diode, is going to the door section of this connector up into the shell, and you know, I have it all, you know, heat shrunk well and everything else, and have this quick disconnect here so that I could, you know, when I remove the top, just blink, disconnect it and stuff it up into there and let it go away with the shell. So then I ran these extra 2 wires off the dome, like I said, off the dome light circuit, the 12 volts. I ran to an extra one here, so I have the 12 volt dome circuit here, and the door, another door lock detection switch wire or whatever there to run the other door on off lights that I'll be putting in the panel. And then I ran, you know, I'm going to put them under the strip and everything, but I heat shrunk all the way across to the 2 wires, which will be the 12 volt power and door lock detection switch wire for the other one. So I'm going to have 2. I'm going to have one in here and one in here above the door. It's going to go right about here so that it's not obstructed by the roll bar. So that'll work, and I have that all planned out, but I'm just, you know, I'm kind of stuck here as to whether I might have blown the door lock detection switch by letting 12 volts go to it, or whatever I did. I mean, I put, when I plugged this connector in, and brought the dome light circuit back here and touched it to the door one, it blew the fuse right away. So I guess maybe it was just the light blowing that, but you can see that is working really well. And yeah, the camera adjusts too much, but trust me, it's bright. It's a lot of light. I wouldn't say it's plenty of light to do, you know, everything I'd want to do, but with the front one and the back one or whatever, just camping or something, oh heck yeah, it's plenty of light. So anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate that and kind of explain literally what I did, and why it's screwed up. And now you can see this is put to door, This is on. This is off. It goes off. And then to door. The door is obviously open and nothing's going on. So that's with the door unlocked or locked. There's nothing. So it never worked, but I'm thinking it's gotta be from what I did. This is just, I just barely tapped into this a little bit just to get a reading and put my pin connector to this, and to show that I had something going to this. So actually I'll show you really quick if I can. I'm going to go to 20 volt DC so that I haven't, you know, I don't want to be over limit at 12 volts. And then I'll go to, you know, touch them together. Have nothing. Okay, now I'll run to this white wire right here, which is my dome circuit. I touch the positive side to that, and then just ground this. I'll try and get a better ground here. Sorry, I'm trying to give you a good ground here so you can see on the meter. There, you can see 12.46 volts. Right, so that is working, that positive wire right there. Now, if I take the black wire, which is from the door lock detection switch, and I touch that, so I have the red from the multimeter to the white dome light circuit that I've added, tapped in, and then the ground terminal of the multimeter to the door lock detection switch wire out of the tailgate, and I'm reading the same thing, 12.47 volts. So I don't know what that means. Maybe the light is blown, the actual dome light itself. I don't know. That's what I need help with. So I just wanted to show you guys what's going on and show you that I do have the 12 volts to the dome light. And so you can see again, I have, you know, 3 altogether off of the dome circuit. Sorry, right here, you know, to one to each panel light and one to the overhead light, which comes up here into the connector and then up in. And then off the other one, the door lock detection switch wiring, that's where I wired 3 out of this. So I also have 1 for each panel light, and you know, each panel light and the dome light as well. But seeing that it's not working, that's a problem. I might just try really quick to run one of my panel lights to these wires right here and then ground it, run the 3rd wire, because that's a 3-wire system since it doesn't have a screw holding it in. It goes to the overhead. On 2nd gen 4Runners, it goes to this cover, which has speakers in it as well, I guess. Door on and off, three separate wires, is obviously for ground, 12 volts, and door. So and when you switch to on, you're actually going to the ground, and so it's a switched ground, so you have a constant 12 volts and etc. So I was thinking I'm going to try, maybe just try to run one of the 3rd lights that I have, or one of the panel lights I have, to this and see if that works. Alright, I'm running out of battery, so I'll let you guys go, but I appreciate it, and maybe help me figure this out so I can not go through all of this for nothing.